Weight is the enemy of your car's performance, and if you're going for the quickest quarter mile or lap times, ditching some unnecessary weight will prove extremely helpful. And what better place to start than with the rear seats? This rear seat delete kit is an easy bolt-in solution that's going to save weight and provide a clean OEM-style look for the cabin of your 2008 to 2023 Challenger. And it does the job for about half the price of the equivalent Mopar offering. The last hurrah of the Dodge Challenger is a seriously impressive and very capable vehicle, but there's no denying that it's also quite heavy. Weight is always the enemy of handling and speed, and if you're looking for a simple and effective way to save some weight in your Challenger, then this is it. What we have here is a direct bolt-in replacement for the rear seat in your car, and will end up saving you about 31 pounds in the process. But instead of just ditching that seat and leaving open metal and unfinished carpet edges back there, this is going to provide a clean, unobstructed look in the back with a flat surface where the seat back and bottom used to be. Now, since this is totally flat on both sides, you can mount things to it like a nitrous bottle, an air tank, fire extinguisher, or whatever else you can think of. If you're okay adding a few pounds back in there, that is. Now, these panels are obviously not designed to hold a person, but you can also put some luggage back there if you need some extra space for a long trip too. And as you can see, both panels come with carpet pre-installed that matches your original carpet perfectly. And in fact, the back panel here also has matching carpet for your trunk. So when you look at it from the back, you'll see that it looks nice and finished. So this is going to provide that finished appearance for the back, and people who are none the wiser will probably think that this was how your car came from the factory. Both panels are constructed from MDF or medium density fiberboard, which is known for its strength and lightweight, and it makes it perfect for this application. The MDF is then mitered on the edge to make it nice and smooth, and it's finished off with that OEM style carpeting we were just talking about. So it is and looks well finished. The simplicity and the lightweight here go a long way toward accomplishing the goal of shedding weight, and the OEM style look and integration really doesn't hurt its case either. Pricing comes in at about $450 for this kit. Now that is a decent chunk of change, however it is about half the price of Mopar's rear seat delete kit. Now you could obviously just make something yourself, but it's not going to be as lightweight or as well constructed, and you're going to need to spend a lot of time on it plus buying materials. So if you're looking for an easy and finished looking rear seat delete kit, I kind of think this one is a no-brainer. Installation gets a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and you should plan on this taking you about 1 hour to complete. Installation is not complicated, but you are of course going to have to take some time to undo your seat and the other trim pieces in order to get this fitted properly. We are going to walk you through that process step by step right now though, so for that, let's head on out to the shop.
For this install, you need a 3/8 impact and ratchet, 18, 11, and 10mm socket, clip removal tool, and a knife. Alright, today we're going to be installing a rear seat delete on our Challenger, so let's get started. All right, to start, we're going to take off the bottom of our seat. It's really easy, just lift up. There's 2 releases, one on either side. You just pull that and pull that out of the car. All right, so now we just need to fold down our seat back. We just have a release tab on the side. Pull this up, and now we have 18mm nuts holding down our brackets. So we'll grab our impact 18mm socket, take those off. There's 2 on the outside over here. One on the inside. Now we can fold down our double seat back and do the same thing. All right, now there's 2 more on this side. We're gonna fold this back up. We're gonna walk our seat belt around just so we don't have to bother taking that off. Pull this off of our brackets here. Let's see. Like so. Same thing over here. Just pull that off. Right. Now our small one will slide off that little stud there. Now we can remove both of them now. All right, so now we just need to remove our latches for our rear seats. So we're just gonna take our clip removal tool and take these 2 push clips out. Set this aside. Now we just need to pry this away a little bit just so we can lift this up and access. I know it's definitely gonna be a pain to see, but you can get access once you lift this. There are 2 10mm bolts under here, one on either side. Just gonna take those off. Put that back down. Go ahead, repeat the same thing on the other side, then we can get our back panel in. All right, now before we install our back pieces, want to go over a little bit over the install. First thing is you can remove your seat belts if you want. We're not going to. They're just a bunch of 18mm nuts, just like the seat brackets that come out. You just need to access them just by lifting this panel up. And also if you want to remove the side ones, you actually have to remove all your side panels too. We're not going to do that. It's not that much weight savings, to be honest. And honestly, if you want to go put the seats back in, it makes it a lot easier. And it doesn't really, you don't really see that much of them either. But we're gonna get our seat back on first. Now you'll see on this side, the carpet is tucked away here. I did cut out a little bit right here, which I'll do on this side, just to access this hole here. That's just gonna help us when we get behind here to tuck our carpet back in place while the panel is on, because we do have to go inside the trunk and access this. So you're gonna be inside the trunk and access the back of this hole here where that push clip went through. As you can see here, our bolt threads in through the back side and then pulls it tight against the back. So we'll get this in place. We're gonna have a buddy help us get this aligned in here because it's gonna be a pain. And then I'll thread this in from the back and tighten it down. So let's get this in place. As you can see where it sits in those bumps with the cutout. We'll go ahead and get these bolts started. All right, so now I had a buddy help me on the other side, just get this lined up so I have our bolt threaded in place. So I'm gonna grab our ratchet, 11mm socket, tighten this down. Get that nice and snug. Go ahead, put our carpet back in place. Might be a little bit of a fight, just work it in there. Then you go ahead and repeat the same thing for the other side. All right, so now I have our lower panel here. It sits on top of these brackets. Now we're gonna take our two push clips out of the center here. We're going to be replacing them with the longer supplied ones. So we'll get this down like so. It may just take a minute to line everything up. Once you get that lined up, just push that down, secure it in place. And now you're all set to go. And that wraps up our install of our rear seat delete kit for a 2008 to 23 Challenger. And remember, for everything Challenger, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.